Was it easy to learn how to drop the cans with the roll-off system when you did it for the first time?
It's very easy to drop them. It's not easy to pick them up.
Sam right here had a job where he got paid to remove IBC totes. What's up, you guys? Andre here with Jack of All Trades. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. So we're not actually going to be working for our own company right here. We're going to be working with somebody else. Sam from Holloway reached out saying that he needs an extra hand on this job right here due to how bulky the items are, and the guy he usually uses is not available. So what I'm going to do today is go help him out on this one. He's about to get to my house to pick me up, and the cool thing about Sam is when I moved to the Georgia area right here, he was one of the first guys I started talking to and like sharing tips and tricks. We haven't met in person at that time yet until like way later, but man, this dude has stepped it up. He started with an old Toyota truck and utility trailer, I believe, and now bro has a dump trailer with the wrap, roll-off system with the wrap, and then he's towing it with the gas F-250, I believe. And there he is, boss man right here. Check out this clean wrap, bro. I love it.
I only got one.
You only have one roll-off right now?
Mm-hmm.
How come you didn't get like a 3?
I couldn't finance it, so I had to pay cash.
You had to buy cash?
All I could afford.
Gotcha.
I don't have any, like, I have good credit, but I don't have any loan history. So they wouldn't, like, well, I could have financed it, but it would have been like 14%.
Gotcha.
And I was like, there's no way I'm doing that. Yeah. So I paid cash. Actually, no, I paid half cash, and I had the other half cash, but I didn't want to spend it, so I put it on a 12-month Amex.
12-month Amex?
Free, yeah.
Nice, bro. That's what I'd be doing too.
Oh, yeah, why not? I mean,
right? Get the free cash back.
I mean, I already knew I could pay for it. Like, I already knew I could pay it off, but why not? Plus, I can build business credit because I didn't have much business credit other than.
So everything you own right now is pretty much cash?
Yeah, I've got those payments on the credit card, but it's not a whole lot.
Yeah, nice.
I bought this trailer for $7,000.
$7,000? That's not bad at all.
No.
How much was the wrap? I bet that was like close to a K, huh?
It was $2,000.
2,000? Bro, what?
Yeah.
That's expensive.
From anywhere. It's full wrap, so it's like all. I went all out because I was like, I would pay $9,000 for. Like, this trailer is probably worth $8,000 or $9,000. So I was just like, I got it for a good deal, so might as well.
Dang.
Might as well spend the money on the wrap. And like, as soon as I got the wrap, you know, Stripling's. So I was at Stripling's eating lunch with my trailer on, and as soon as I got the wrap, this was like the day after, I got like a $1,500 job. For
That's
wrap.
awesome,
so I was like, all right, well that worked.
Yeah, that pays for it pretty much.
But yeah, dude, it was expensive. I was like, oh my god. But I got multiple quotes. And
yeah, the full
that wasn't
wrap
the
is when it
cheapest.
gets
That wasn't
expensive.
like the cheapest. That was just the people I liked, but it was close to the cheapest.
Yeah. The full wrap is where it gets expensive. That's why I'm running partial wraps, but those are around $800 for what I have.
But it still looks like a full wrap. Like, but you also have a gray trailer, so like,
yeah, it's got
so
a blind spot.
It looks a lot better with the partial wrap your gray trailer does, because like most trailers are black, so I didn't want just a regular black trailer.
Yeah.
Which I mean would have been fine if I put my logo on it and stuff, but
yeah, because your logo is red and white, so it's dead now either way.
Yeah, it would say no. But the digital camo, I was just like, I want to do digital camo. I don't even know why I picked that. I've never used digital camo on anything, and I was like, I'll do digital camo. So it looks cool. And now I've got it. I put it on the side of my roll-off.
That's awesome. Yeah, I saw that.
Those stickers were a lot cheaper. I bought those online.
Did you do that yourself? So you installed them too?
Yeah, I installed them. I just what was it, like decals.com or something. I don't know if I'll get a diesel or not. I don't really like. No offense, you got a new diesel, but I don't know if I like the new diesels. I have a buddy that owns a towing company, and he hauls a lot of new diesels. Not like a lot of new like Chevys mainly that are diesels. So I don't know. I'd have to look into it. Like, I like your old 6.7 like that.
Yeah.
Or was it?
It's
Was
a
it
5.9.
Oh, okay.
I had a 7.3 Power Stroke before, but I sold that one to another buddy of mine.
Yeah,
it looked pretty much like your truck, but just diesel.
Trucks.
What year is this one?
04.
Okay, mine was 99, but they're pretty much the same, honestly.
Yeah.
They didn't change much.
Yeah, no, it didn't change for a few. It didn't. I think it changed after 04 a little bit. I don't know. I'll probably buy a diesel one, but I want a flatbed.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would love a flat, like a single. I don't want a dually, but because I don't need a dually. And honestly, I want a two-door, which is weird, because like I have so many tools back here. Yeah. But I would love to have a two-door. It with a gooseneck, like especially hooking up with a four-door.
Yeah,
it's so much harder.
Yeah, you'll get used to it though.
And I just like, honestly, I just like two-doors. Like I like the way they look.
Yeah, because your first truck was that Toyota, right?
Yeah, I had a Toyota. Yeah, I love that truck.
Two-door.
I still
what
got
year
it.
was that?
It's an '87. It's a classic. So it's the same truck. Have you ever seen Back to the Future?
Probably not.
It's a really good movie. It's the same truck that's in that. It's like a famous truck from that movie. I still have that truck. I don't drive it as near as much, but I used to get offers at gas stations like, can I buy this truck? Can I buy this truck? Like all kinds of stuff, dude. It was crazy. They sell them now for like way too expensive too. Like I got that one for such a good deal, and now it's like they sell those old trucks for way too expensive.
What do you like better, a roll-off system or a dump trailer for just junk removal?
For just junk removal?
Yeah.
A dump trailer.
A dump trailer?
Yeah, the roll-off, you almost have to put it on the ground. And that's just a pain. Because if you're loading, like I've done a few, I've done bigger junk removal jobs with the roll-off, which is great because I can put it on the ground for a little while, load it up, haul it off. But if you're like, you know, doing a smaller job and you're only going to be there for 30 minutes, there's no point in taking 10 minutes to put it on the ground and pick it back up or whatever, however long it takes.
Yeah.
It's hard to load. Like you can't get in it. It's too high up, and the rails stick out past the dumpster.
Oh, okay.
So it's like all in the way. You can't lean stuff onto it to lift it in there.
Gotcha.
So definitely the dump trailer.
Gotcha. Do you think that's just because you have short cans?
Yeah, with a longer can, it would hang out further than the rails. Yeah.
Slow down over here, school zone. This is where I got a ticket.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, camera right here.
Yeah, but it wouldn't flash.
It will flash.
No, the sign should be flashing if it's like.
School's on right now, bro. They be slick with it.
Hopefully they don't. I just got a ticket. Oh well.
No, you're fine.
But it would help if the cans were a little bit longer, like a foot or two longer, but it's still higher up than my dump trailer. Yeah. Because, you know, it sits like on top of everything. A ton of junk removal companies want to do like the big jobs.
Uh-huh.
I don't really like doing them. Like I'd rather.
Yeah, I'm kind of like the same way.
Like I don't want to be somewhere for more. Like I'll do jobs that I'm there for like 3 days. Like I was cleaning out a store the other day, a store that shut down in Brazelton, and we were there for 2 days. Well, 2.5 days. It was when it snowed, so we got snowed out one day. And that's like my max. I don't want to be there longer than that. But I'd really rather just run around all day and, you know, do half load, full load, stuff like that. Like I love doing that. Like I just like to go to different places.
Yeah, that's what I like too. The in and out type of jobs, because by the end of the day, they add up, man.
Oh yeah, they do. And like if you price it right, like I don't know if you charge by volume or not, but the smaller loads, I'm trying to figure out how to work. Like if you have a quarter load, your price for a quarter load, if you multiply it by 4 to get a full load, it should be more than what an actual full load, because you're driving around everywhere.
Exactly. So that's what I charge by the job, not by the amount of space it takes, because some items are heavy, some items are a pain to remove from the house or whatever, you know. So every job just varies a little bit. And like typically whenever I'm filling up my trailer with multiple jobs, I'm at over $1,000. And when I'm not, I'm just like literally getting it all from one place. It's like 500 to 800 depending on what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you typically charge by the volume?
It kind of depends. I'm kind of like you. Like I'll look at something. Like I'm usually around the same area, volume wise. But I also do like a ton of, like I would say like simple jobs where it's like this like repetitive, like garage clean outs and like stuff like that. So it is a lot around the same like price range per load size, I guess you could say. But like if I'm cleaning out a house, it's by the job. Like it's not by the load. I will calculate how many loads I think it is and like go off that. But I do the same thing, like heavy items, if it's, you know, upstairs or like in an attic.
Yeah.
Like that's obviously going to cost more. So I don't do just, that's just kind of what I base off of is volume. And then everything else comes in after. If it's easy to get to, if it's not, if it's heavy, stuff like that.
That's how the big companies do it too. But it's like, I kind of feel bad telling the customer, all right, this is going to be more because of this, this, and that, you know. I like to just calculate it all in my head and then just give them a flat price. And if they like it, go ahead and do it. And that way they already know what they're paying, you know, before they agree on it. Because recently, like, I've been having a bunch of bad experience from 1-800-GOT-JUNK with my customers saying that they just keep trying to upcharge them for this, that, and that. And it's like nonsense stuff. It's like, that stuff is like, if you remove a fridge, you can't charge because it's heavy or bulky. You already gave her the price on the fridge, you know? So it's like crazy things like that.
I don't upcharge. Like I give them a flat rate. Like I give them the price before I even tell them anything. I don't get there, and even if I lose money, like if I screwed up and said I charged something wrong, I'll be like, whatever. They might need to, but I don't need to. I don't have the expenses they have. But I also do, you probably don't do this. I do picture estimates.
Picture estimates?
Yeah, a ton. And it works for me. Like I love it. Like it works for me. But a lot of people hate it. Like they would much rather
I'm not a big fan on it. I've been trying to stay away from it, but I do it sometimes. Like the other day I had a guy who's like, hey, I have some metal chairs. How much would you charge me to haul them away? I told him send me some pictures, and it's like 4 chairs. I was like, all right, that's gonna be my minimum. And for scrap metal, it's $80. And he was like, let's do 50. And I was like, no, I ain't doing it for 50.
No, you keep going.
But I was like, I'm gonna be driving through your area later on the day, and I can get it for 60 at the lowest. And he was like, all right, let's do it. But it's like, in person, I could have closed that thing for $80, no problem.
Yeah. I don't have much, like, I don't have a lot of people that negotiate with me. And like I said again, the pictures are pretty easy for me because I do a lot of
easy for me too.
Simple stuff.
Like I can price it, but it's like the chances of you pricing it and actually landing it are way lower than you going in person because you already made that relationship.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So that's what I try to do, because I do land those over pictures too. But to get them, like, you have to shoot a little bit lower sometimes, just because whenever they're requesting photos, they are sending them to a bunch of other companies, and there's always someone cheaper.
Yeah.
So the only way you're gonna get is if you respond right away and your price is pretty low compared to the other guys.
Yeah, for sure. My customers don't, like, they call me and I tell them to send pictures. Like, they're not asking, can I send you pictures of it to, like, get the cheapest quote or whatever. So I never really have a problem, like, and I've actually been to, like, quoted on pictures, came to the job, and the lady had somebody else there to give her a quote. And I showed up while he was in the garage, and I was like, oh, this is awkward. And I was a little bit higher, not by a lot, but a little bit higher, and I still got the job.
Yeah.
So I was like,
you were probably more professional.
Oh yeah, by a million%.
That's what also happens, is like, if you're professional, people want to go with you. They see you, you know, pulling up more professional, speaking more respectfully, and that's what helps a lot.
Yeah.
Does this have 4x4?
It does not. That is the worst part about it.
Well, I was going to ask you. Okay, so, and I know you're estimating because you hadn't seen anything. There. Oh, that's cool. Is there your advertising?
Sam's gonna back up the trailer pretty close to the front door right now, and then we're gonna get started with loading. It's a pretty decent sized job. I think it's gonna be about 2 loads for his size trailer.
Did as much as we can in the first load, so that the second load isn't as much.
Okay.
As I can fill up second load.
Yeah, just put it on the trailer and then I can slide it. It's so heavy because of the bed.
I know, they always look.
You want to get this recliner out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take it back off or just take it?
Yeah, let's take it off if we can. That way we clear doors much easier.
wood.
Hold your phone real quick.
A little foldy thing. I haven't ever seen one like that.
I think it's broken. Yep, perfect.
Have you ever been to that one?
Which one?
Waste management, landfill?
No, I don't go over there.
I haven't ever been to that one.
And they're pretty expensive, which makes no sense. Usually if it's messy, it has to be a little bit cheaper than the cleaner places.
It's waste management. So. Or is it Republic? It's
Republic, yeah.
Do they recycle anything?
No, they just bury everything,
Don't recycle a thing.
which is crazy.
I've heard even a lot of times that, you know, they have a recycle, like they'll give you recycle bins.
Right.
I've heard that sometimes they just put it in if they don't have time. The backs of these might come off too.
Yeah, they should.
At least those two.
Okay, yeah, this one actually have the clips like the typical. There you go. Awesome.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, they make them like this because
this one even does it.
they won't fit through many doorways if you leave them with them.
Yeah.
I'm good. Perfect. Use a knife, that's smart.
Yeah, it hurts my finger when I do it.
I know, it hurts mine too. But I never thought about it. I usually use a flathead screwdriver.
Usually they're harder than this.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, your trailer is so much lower. I could just like easily just walk up it like it's stairs.
I know.
Oh, this still got the tag on it. It's brand new.
Yeah, this is like. Oh, you know what's the worst is the ones that rock.
Yeah. Slide yours more back so I can exit. Just watch out for that light fixture up top. Can you slide your back more that way?
This way?
That way.
Should make it. Yeah.
Perfect.
I can't really help you in right now. Hold on.
That's okay. Yeah, you need two people on this bad boy. They are tight.
I do. I don't know if I can keep the 4-wheel dolly on or not.
Oh, of course it opened. A 4-wheel dolly? Yeah, I do keep them.
And they're so nice for moving couches on your own.
Yeah, they're nice when you have the room. Sometimes they're a pain. We can stand it up with the back there, but your tarp might not reach over it.
Be a lot taller than...
Yeah.
But
So
I mean, everything's bulky, so we don't have to worry.
I would say let's just leave it down like this.
Now, yeah.
We can, if you want, we can put it flat down too, but leaving this gap is good because we can stuff it with cushions and everything.
Push it one more. Let me sit down real quick. Let me switch hands.
Okay. How does it look? Do you think you're gonna clear?
Actually, yeah, it'll be tight, but
Hopefully we don't have to take the door out because they might have.
we might have to like inch it, like
Okay.
put it right here and just kind of, because my hands won't fit. Yeah.
Yeah, these right here actually will help a lot.
Great.
What if you lift up that end, we lift it over the stairs, and we should be able to get it out because we're straightening it out basically. Perfect. Man, how did they get this in here?
If we just flip it over, it'll flip.
Yeah, and then this is gonna fill in the gap. Perfect. Hey, look at that gold.
Is it? All these beds are gone. Man, these are nice bed frames.
Yeah, old school. Antique stuff.
Best thing about old beds is they're light.
Really?
Yeah.
This mattress is.
Another mattress.
Yeah, no box spring.
What do you think? Right there, or right there? Yeah, they fit right there.
If you're trying to tarp it, I would put it on top of it there because the tarp's
Yeah, I
not
know
gonna reach.
It'll get caught. It'll reach. It just gets caught.
It's like a perfect fit, so why not?
I keep a hand tarp then if we need it.
Yeah, this is perfect. Hops. You used to play basketball?
No. Play football.
Football?
Basketball. Yeah, I play football. I coach football.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I coach varsity football.
Right now?
Yeah. We're getting this one too. And then
this should just snap off.
yeah. And then one, or the two more. Did you see the?
That's gonna be fun.
That one will be fun for sure.
This one's got speakers too.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like an air vent or something.
Yeah. It's got some weight. These are the older ones.
This one's.
But it ain't as bad as the one I did with the head speakers last time.
That's not actual speaker.
You said that's not actual speakers, you know that, right? Yes, sir. Oh, this is a box spring right here.
Whoa, no slats?
No slats. Wow, that's an old school box spring. It's a woman. Her name's Sealy.
Original Posturepedic. Slide. How far are we over that?
That's solid.
The tarp will lock it down.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know how.
That's not bad.
Alright, we're fine. I don't know if to do that. I tried to lay it this way, but it's
If
too
you
long.
want, we can get it on top.
I wonder if we can.
No, it won't feel like
I
that.
don't want to go that high. I don't know, you usually go that high? Wow, look at that.
That's what I said. I was like, man, this thing's antique. I never even seen one of these before. This thing's probably worth 50 bucks on eBay. Cost 100 to ship it though, so you'd lose 50 bucks.
These mattresses and the mattresses in there, you want to wait on them?
What do you mean weigh on them?
Wait on them for like the next load or after we put that stuff in?
It's up to you, bro. Whatever you want to do.
Probably.
You're the boss.
Because right now we can't.
How'd you come up with the name Holloway? That's so cool. It's like basic but cool.
That's not cool. It's just.
That is so cool. What do you mean?
It's like the most basic thing you can come up with.
Yeah, basic is today's cool, bro.
Yeah, I like it, but it is basic.
He said that's not cool. Yeah, no. That's how I remember you from the beginning. It's like Holloway. I'm like, that name got stuck in my head. I was like, man, I wish I named my company something similar to that.
No, this is a ring. I put the ring off the front door, put it in the kitchen, so I can see the living room.
Where do they stay?
He's in the crate, but it's not even closed. He just lays in there.
That's funny.
Yeah, otherwise I'll drive 45 minutes every morning.
That's brutal. You don't mind it? You will mind it once you start having kids and stuff, because man, that 45 minutes is life-changing. That's what prevents me from like getting a yard. I like having everything at home. Yeah, just stand it up, Sam. Yeah. What do you say? Put the shelves back in?
Might as well.
Yeah. Don't slide it before we put them.
What do you mean? Or he has a bigger trailer like this that he can rent out. But I also can do, you know.
The roll-off he has is probably the best, honestly, because it's so low to the ground.
It could be right here and you can just walk into it. But I also can pick it up when it's full and dump it and bring it right back here.
Yeah, typically when I do solo, I just sledgehammer them into pieces and carry them.
Yeah.
Just because they're awkward by yourself with stairs, man. Perfect. Perfect. You just have to really watch for corners when you're like this, but it's so much easier on the body, bro. We might need to stand it up here.
Yeah.
And then you walk down and I'm gonna let it down to you slowly.
Give me 1 sec before you pick up.
Okay.
We can put the drawers back in?
Yeah, let's just leave it.
I want to stand it up right there.
Yeah.
So just get it where it'll sit.
Still not enough to balance it.
it. Perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I like that.
Have you ever heard of this?
The bed frame goes, but this metal frame, it's like a metal box frame.
So is it just mattresses left right now?
Mattresses, all the metal, and then that headboard.
No, but for this load, what do you want to do?
Yeah, if we, I don't know, we can't stand them up at the back. When this is flush, it goes over everything pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Man, that looks clean. Holloway Systems. Yes, sir. That looks good. 240 ran over here for the gooseneck, I'm assuming?
Yeah. So you charge yardage above. It makes sense.
I charge by the job,
yeah.
so I'd be stacking as high as I can.
So this one, I priced it by the job. I told her it would probably be 2 loads, but I told her the price. But see, like, she wanted to fill up the second load. So if I fill up this load as much as I can put more on the second load.
Gotcha.
Which,
yeah,
in turn is more money.
We just pulled up to the landfill. Sam's gonna untarp it right now, and then we should be good to dump.
Okay, I gotta plug it in right here though.
Yeah, I got that too. This is like a scissor lift, but not really. Got caught on your tarp system. I'm about to get unloaded with the backhoe. That makes it easy, huh? Man. That's a lot of... This guy with the loader is helping everybody out, just straight up unloading their trailers. Pretty cool.
That guy next to us, your business? I was like, yes sir. He was like, is it profitable? I was like, yeah, man. If you charge enough.
Right? Just like everything else out there, bro.
And also, I feel like there's a bigger market for roll-offs. Like, I feel like every corner I turn, I see a dumpster. Like, they're all over the place. So, like, there's a company that's been around Monroe for forever, and they just work with all the contractors. Like, that's pretty much all they do. And they charge like $500 for a 30-yarder. But I don't think they include 3 tons. I think they include 2. But they also are in with every single contractor, like a home builder, and so they're just swapping them out all day.
Yeah, that's when the money really
and
adds up, bro.
Like, I rented from them once, and I ordered a 20-yarder, and they brought me a 30-yarder because it was easier for them.
Yeah.
Because they route it so tight that they
yeah.
just pick one up, drop it off, pick one up, drop it off. So that's when
awesome.
So they can charge cheap, but like, I don't think roll-off systems is that cheap. I don't think. I haven't like gotten their exact prices, but I think they charge relatively well. The company that I used though was in Athens, and they were probably more expensive than most, but I used them because they could bring them and swap them out whenever I needed.
Yeah.
You know, they only had a few trucks.
Yeah.
And they had a guy available that could just do emergency pickups like right away. I guess the month's almost over, but this month with my one can, I think it made like $1,100 or $1,200.
That's not bad at all.
It's not. It paid for itself, but
yeah,
it wasn't rented out. It wasn't rented out every single day.
It's like on the side for you.
But like it is. It's like on the side. It's like, you know, but I do want to grow it into where it's like I want to grow it into my main thing, just because that's what I like. I enjoy it. I like to drive it.
Was it easy to learn how to drop the cans with the roll-off system when you did it for the first time?
It's very easy to drop them. It's not easy to pick them up.
Yeah.
It's getting easier. Like it'll get easier. But like I picked one up the other day on a completely jackknife. I dropped it off jackknife and I was like, man, it's gonna be tough to pick up. But I wanted to try it, and I had to be jackknife. Well, pretty much had to be jackknife. So I picked it up jackknife, and it's just hard to get it lined up, get the rails lined up, because if the rails aren't lined up, then the rail on they do good, and that's like their biggest size.
And they're in Buford. They're not even here. I don't know why they're renting all the way.
Well, they charge a ton for those. I don't know how they get rentals for what they charge. They're super expensive. Anyway, if the rail is off, it'll lift up on one side and tilt the dumpster, and then you're all jacked up. So a lot of times you got to pick it up like a few inches on the rails if you're like cockeyed to it, and lower the rails some, let it lift up, and then pull out, because the wheels on the back will roll, and then pull out and let it straighten itself up. But you can only do that if your truck is straight, because if your trailer's jackknifed to your truck and you pull out this way, then your trailer's going this way and the dumpster's going this way. So it's all kinds of, like, if you get jackknifed to it, you got to line up perfectly. So it's not easy, but I haven't had any scenarios where like I couldn't pick one up. And I mean, you got a winch on your trailer, so you can snatch block it or do whatever you got to do to make it work. Yeah. But yeah, it is a little difficult to get it lined up straight. With the truck, I think it'd be easy as like can be, like, especially a hook lift. But even a standard rail roll-off truck, I think it would be easy, as long as you got the room to straighten up to it. But trailer is definitely a lot different. Gooseneck's nice though, because you can jackknife a gooseneck all the way. I mean, I had it like, I looked out this window and the tail end was right there. Oh my goodness.
I know, it's heavy. Yeah, because I moved it and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for Sam. I'm not gonna try to get this one down the stairs myself. Yeah, this thing's heavy. Oh, hold up, it's hooked up to something.
The mattress?
Yep, some air tube. There you go.
I need that. We should finish this in 30, 45 minutes.
Hopefully. Was she keeping this piece of wood or no? Okay.
It's the only one that is going. For those
Bed.
yeah, metal, you know,
Box spring and stuff.
type things.
No, it's all disconnected, I think. Maybe not.
There's a wire in there?
Yeah, that's what I was seeing. I was like, is this like house wire? Yeah, copper. This is good to keep.
Yeah, I don't do anything with it, so if you want to.
You don't scrap wires?
No, I don't really have a lot, and
They build up
I
over
need
the
to learn
years.
about copper because I don't really know anything about it.
This one's definitely got some weight to it. It's pretty interesting.
Wait a second.
You know, I've heard there's a guy in Loganville that buys metal.
Yeah, actually, I can't remember his name, but I know him.
This one is good to keep separate because this is brass. This is like probably half the value of copper. Just slide right out. No? Yeah. There you go.
Fridge, freezer.
Yeah.
There's a dryer.
So you went to school with somebody that buys scrap metal?
No, my dad went to school with the guy that.
These you can recycle. That's heavy. Wow, that's heavy duty. Dang, I can't believe. how heavy these ones are compared to how they're built these days. You definitely don't want to pay for these. Oh, this is straight up scrap metal. Oh yeah, big time. I mean, look at the metal on this thing. It's all steel, especially this.
That one. Actually, we'll keep it like that. Stack them up on top of the fire.
Chairs too, they are on top or no?
Yes.
Yeah, we can put that little table load store.
Just, you know anybody wants it?
Wants what, this? Huh, does it work?
Yeah. But, it's all fun.
You got an appliance dolly, huh? Thing's a beast.
It's a U-Haul. I just
Nice.
spray painted it because one time I left it in a U-Haul truck and they thought it was theirs. I had to prove to them it was mine.
That's funny. You're like, no, I'm painting mine now.
Yeah.
Is it connected to water?
Yeah.
We have to disconnect that then. Yeah, it might not fit, honestly. Yeah, it's not gonna fit no matter what. That sucks.
Check the front. I know a lot about appliances.
Yeah, I used to fix them, so I can take that off, no problem.
Guys, he was, what, 2 months old?
Yeah.
Trash. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Next time, bring a bigger extension.
Yeah, I never have to take doors off of them.
Yeah.
One time I did it and it was like I was trying to figure it out and I got into a whole mess. Like I was doing everything wrong.
I had touched something sticky. Sorry, Sam. Your gloves are getting the dumpster love today. I believe it's a 10 mil. We need to take these off. Hey, I can show you.
What?
She wants to follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
Yep, that's me. Do stump grindings, gets to your work.
Do you know where the old hospital used to be?
Yeah.
But when I moved over there, they'd say, I'd ask the director, they'd say, hey, you know where the old hospital is?
Perfect. We got the fridge all loaded up, but of course the GoPro had to die right as we were exiting the doors. Sucks, because this was pretty interesting right here.
But we took a break over December, you know, just to get through again.
Yeah, just keep straight. You're on the blocks.
Man, those rollers are nice. I think we can put that
On top.
I'm hoping we can lift that.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be heavy.
You think we even need a dolly for it?
No. It's not Milwaukee, so you can leave it here.
I've got it on with you. Don't put it in my truck.
You should have it on the truck. It's a tool to be used at work.
See if we can get a chair or two on there.
Yeah.
That was kind of heavy.
Yeah, this boy's surprisingly very, very heavy.
Very heavy.
We just got to the scrapyard. It's Sam's first time here. Somebody brought in pallets of basketball hoops over here, but they're still working with them.
Oh, there's some silos. Solos on that side, watch out. Sometimes it'll hit.
Let me try it. What kind of blades are these?
I think they're actually Hitachi.
Yeah, it's better to always unscrew them, but if you don't got the tool, this is better than nothing. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm gonna just watch out. Stay back. I'm gonna pull this. Yeah. Yeah, they'll push it with a skid steer. See this is scrap too because it's metal. So you were just gonna dump this at the landfill?
No, I would have separated it at my recycling. I would have waited to go to dump.
Oh, okay.
I keep a trailer with some scrap metal.
Gotcha. Yeah, this place right here is not the best paying, but it's very convenient for us. So that's why I bring my stuff here when I have little stuff.
Yeah, we would have had to put it on the front, and I could have just dumped
The trash.
Yeah, dump trash. Put those back on. Take them to the house.
Look at all this copper wire right here. Some good stuff. But this right here is the real good stuff. Old school house wire. Heavy. Wow, this copper tube is heavy, man. That's impressive. Bright stuff right here. Got paid?
61 bucks.
61 bucks, bro. That's not bad at all.
Long time to strip all that though.
It will take a lot of time, but that's why I'm holding on to it. So it's like if I won't have anything to do, I'll just strip it then.
Yeah.
But like if I won't have the time for it, I'm just gonna sell it as is because you still get pretty good money. But like you want to pile it because you want to make it worth your while when you go, because if you just have a couple wires, like let's say this right here, yeah, you'll make like 20 bucks. This is heavy copper, but I don't even want to sell that for that because like this is good underground cable.
Where's your other? You got your other trailers out?
Yeah. So I only have the
You rent the small one too? Rent the small one out?
What small one?
The short one. It's shorter size, but it's
oh,
longer.
the 3-foot walls. Yeah,
walls.
that one's on a rental right now too.
I would love to have a car trailer like this.
Yeah, this would be perfect for you on that job that you hauled the IBC totes for.
Yeah, it would.
Save a lot of money if you had it. This is 20 foot right here, so you can haul all those. How many you said you had? 20?
Yeah, they fit on 20 foot.
So, yeah.
It's wide enough, which it should be.
Sam right here had a job where he got paid to remove IBC totes, but he sold them for $1,000. That's good, bro. It's made me a pretty good amount of money. I paid $4,500 for it. I put a new battery. I mean, this thing's an absolute beast.
Oh, you bought it used?
I bought a used, so I saved a lot of money buying a used. And I've hauled so many scrap cars with it, and I just made my money back from that alone.
Yeah.
So it was totally worth it for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't use one enough, but I wouldn't mind having one.
That's what I said too, bro. I was like, I won't use it enough. And right now I'm using it like once a month, but I'd rather have it.
Flatbed roll off. It wouldn't be as long though.
Yeah.
You're like 14 to 15 foot long. You got a lot of room around here. That's nice.
It used to be a forest.
Yeah, you cut it all down.
All right, buddy. Well, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank
Good
you.
working with you.
Yeah, let me know if you ever need anything.
Yes, sir. See how many eggs these girls made? I haven't even been gone all day, so probably won't be a crazy man. Get out of here. 4. Nice. Just gotta knock all this poop out, because if you leave it, then your eggs start collecting so much poop. It's crazy. We got this job right here knocked out in just under half a day, which is not bad at all. I'm gonna wrap up this video right here, but if you guys enjoyed this content, please don't forget to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hello. Hello, Zibby. Zibby,
Papa Zibby, huh?
I break your bucket.